Hi, y'all. Let's talk. Let's talk about being in a broken relationship. I know a lot of y'all don't like talking about that. A lot of y'all afraid to speak up about it or either let people know that you are being abused. But I'm here to share something with you all about not being afraid because talking about it helps. And I know you probably saying, nah, 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 I don't want nobody to know my business. A lot of people will be judging and you worrying about what they feel or think. I don't feel like that no more. I used to be just like that. Scared, afraid because I didn't want y'all to know. I didn't want y'all to judge me. And then I didn't want you to know my business. But when I broke that chain, I felt like, why not let y'all know? I'm not in it anymore. So why not share it? Because it can help somebody. Because see, a lot of us thinking that when we be in an abuse relationship, we think it's love. We actually think this man or woman love us. Then we think like we can't find our way out of it. We start thinking that our family and friends done turned their back on us. But they didn't. They didn't want to just stick around watching you get abused, talked down on, being disrespected. What we did was push them from us. Because I thought like that too. Because when I was in that relationship, I thought like, my parents didn't care. Because they told me that. He told me that. He said, hey, your mama don't care about you. Because I know y'all hear that every day. I know you hear that you ain't nothing. You ain't nobody. Just look at you. You're ugly. Ain't nobody gonna ever want you. And you think like that. So you stick in there. You try to work it out, hoping that that person would change. That man or woman would change. And they never did. What you do is you get to see the other side. And it get ugly and uglier. It don't get better. And then we end up losing ourselves because on a daily when we get home, we don't feel comfortable when we get in our own home. Come to our own house. It's like walking on eggshells. And that don't feel comfortable. You start losing yourself. You start having panic attacks, panic behaviors. And when you start having that, then you start thinking stuff. You know, your man start talking to you saying, oh, you're ugly, you're feeling ugly. Because he going to tell you that. And she or he going to tell you that on the day because that's how they feel. So they make sure you feel just like them. And then we think like, I don't have nobody. I don't have nowhere to go. What I'm going to do? I'm stuck. I'm sick now. I don't have no money. I don't have no car. I don't have anything. You got God. And see, a lot of y'all don't be want to hear that. At that time, I didn't either. Because I was saying to myself, God don't want to hear nothing about me, and I've been out there, dealing with it, and I thought like he was pissed. We think like God turned his back. But God ain't like us. He's right there. And we think like, well, I don't know what to say. The same thing I'm saying. Talk. Speak up. You got a voice. Let God get you out of this situation. Because that's the only person that's going to be able to get you out of a broken, abused relationship is God. You can go to any private groups and tell them your stories. Tell them how you feel. Tell them what they did. But at the end of the day, it's still up to you. Are you going to be able to walk away? Are you going to find out who you are? Are you going to put you first and your needs first? Are you going to love yourself? See, that's the problem. We need to learn to love ourselves more. Value ourselves. Put our needs first. Tell yourself on the daily how beautiful you are, how amazing you are. You got to tell yourself that. You can't wait on no man or woman to tell you that. You tell yourself that. Get up and encourage yourself by looking at yourself and say, look at me, I am beautiful. One of a kind. Amazing. You got to speak like that and feel it. And once you start saying it to yourself, you're going to feel it. Tell yourself you love yourself. Take yourself out. Give yourself some me time. Do some things for yourself. Give your own self some roses. Be gentle to yourself as you move forward. Because healing ain't easy. And it don't feel good. But you got to go through it so that you can understand that you ain't gonna let nobody else put you back through that. That's one thing about moving forward and healing. Not going to another relationship. That ain't healing. Healing means when you face that pain head on. Going through it. Feeling it. And when you feel it's like, you know who you are now. You got boundaries set now. You loving who you are now. And once you start loving yourself, one thing about loving yourself, they will recognize that. Oh yeah. One thing about a narcissist, he recognizes when you love yourself. Because he can't do nothing with you. What you mean, Angela, he can't do nothing with you? Because they can't. When you love yourself, they don't want to deal with you because they want you to love them more than anything. They want you to worship the ground they walk on, and they ain't even going to worship the ground you walk on. That's why I said set boundaries. Put your needs first. Love yourself. And then when you end up finding the man or woman of your dream or that God sent you, you would know. Because one thing about love, it don't hurt. One thing about love, it's going to make you feel good. And I just want to thank God for letting me feel love. Because I understand what love is now. Love makes you want to wake up in the morning. Love makes you want to do some good things for people. Love makes you walk and talk right. I can go on with love, baby. Y'all have a good day on purpose. One love.